Let's just open up the game and see what happens. Usually takes a moment to get it, so I'm just gonna start reading a dialogue and it'll appear at some point. Hi. Oh hey, it appeared instantly. Epic. Seems as if everyone is perfectly happy. Oh, they're gonna make me feel bad, aren't they? Monsters have returned to the surface. Peace and prosperity will rule across the land. Take a deep breath. There's nothing left to worry about. Well, there is one thing. One last threat. One being with the power to erase everything. Everything everyone's worked so hard for. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? That's right. I'm talking about you. You still have the power to reset everything. Toriel, Sans, Asgore, Alphys, Papyrus, Undyne. If you so choose, everyone will be ripped from this timeline and sent back before all of this ever happened. Nobody will remember anything. You'll be able to do whatever you want. That power. I know that power. That's the power you were fighting to stop, wasn't it? Power that I wanted to use? But now, the idea of resetting everything... I don't think I could do it all again. Not after that. So please, just let them go. Let Frisk be happy. Let Frisk live their life. But I can't change your mind. If you do end up erasing everything, you have to erase my memories too. I'm sorry. You've probably heard this 100 times already, haven't you? Well, that's all. See you later. Lottie. Long ago, two races ruled over Earth. Humans and monsters. Let's get back into Undertale. Mav, Genny Lottie, Charlotte, Kai, Aditi, and anyone else who might be here, welcome in. Let's kill all the friends we made yesterday. I said you first. But the music is, like, not happy. The game does not like what I'm doing here. Oh, you're right, I should have done that. Well, I didn't. Ah, well. You know. Ah, well. No funny little secrets for me. Howdy! I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. Is that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of love. What's love stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. Hey buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay? Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets! Friendliness pilots. You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer. Die. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I'm Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. I don't know if it's just me, but the music feels a little bit louder than it was the other day. Just turning it down a tiny tad. Might just be that my headphones are broken. Thanks, Mav. That is indeed a typo of the game we're playing. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. Prismatic Queen, thank you for the follow. The ruins are full of puzzles. Ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the sight of them. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labelled the ones that you need to flip. Splendid. I am proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. Ah, the dummies are not for fighting. They are for talking. We do not want to hurt anybody, do we? Come now. No hesitation. None whatsoever. Oh, talk to that dummy over there. Smacks it with a stick. No thought. There is another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it. Oh, it feels good to beat things to death. Ooh. This is the puzzle, but... Here, take my hand for a moment. She turns around for 2 seconds, I've killed a frog. Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. You've done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive me for this. It kills creatures but can't handle spikes that can't hurt you. I mean, I think they could hurt you if you, like, you know, belly flopped on them. Actually, what's with those beds of nails? Those are one of these things that as a child I thought I was going to learn how to lie on a bed of nails when I was older. But it never came up. Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright? Hello, this is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try to solve them yourself. Be good, alright? I laid on a bed of nails. Did you really lay on a bed of nails? Took more candy. How disgusting. Take another piece. You feel like the scum of the earth. Took too much too fast. The candy spills onto the floor. Look at what you've done. I was in a science museum? Huh. Were you happy? Cozy? Comfortable? Thriving? Moist? In your lane? Blendable? Hello? This is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Cinnamon or butterscotch? I gotta stick with the butterscotch. I mean, that's just the canon of what we've been doing here. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. I was quite anxious, thanks for asking. Have you ever eaten glass before? Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike cinnamon, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? I'm gonna be real, right? This phrase just doesn't work when you're asking about cinnamon. I've held my tongue for too long. You can't just find cinnamon on your plate. It doesn't just sit there. That's not what cinnamon is. Right, I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. It's like, oh, would you be mad at me if I put sugar on your plate? Like, what does that mean? If you found sugar on your plate, would you be upset? What does that mean? Hello? You do not have any allergies, do you? Huh? Why am I asking? No reason at all. Can't say I have. Skelisher. You order a burger and they put cinnamon on? No, that's not a thing. If you kill enough things, doesn't this rock just move instantly? Whoa there, partner. I just said you could push me around. Hmm? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, Pumpkin. Hmm? You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? Hmm? That was the wrong direction. Okay, I think I got it. Up, up. Up, up. Not my frog wife. Meow? That's not what frogs say at all. Frog was often immediately threatened by killing frogs, as I should. Hmm? You wanted me to stay there? You're giving me a real workout. This cheese has been here quite a long time. It's stuck to the table. It did not have a bite taken out of it. That was added later. I'm gonna kill more things. I don't want to move too far and mess up this. Sexy wiggle. Yeah, I already felt iffy talking to the rock. Burble burb. Sexy wiggle. We've all known that one person who does sexy wiggling. Burble burb. Charlotte, is that you saying it's you, or are you saying that it's me? My love increased. I don't think I'd be doing sexy wiggles after seeing what this small human child just did to my friends. But I guess that's why I'm not a mold smell. Doesn't have eyes? Are you implying it could not see? Meow. Meow. So how's everyone doing today? We all recovered from yesterday's emotional stream? This one is gonna be a lot worse emotionally. Ah, we'll see. Gosh, there's a lot of goons to kill. This is my recovery? Oh no. I've never seen frogs do the pellet attack before. No! Not the fly attack, the other attack, the one that was pellets dropping from the sky. Confused me. After today, by the way, I'm just gonna be honest. There's not gonna be another stream from me until Saturday when I do the Battle Tower stuff. Because this has really done a number on my throat. Will I get a Mimikyu situation? Is it not, like... it does seem to have a face down below, you know, what we thought the balls were. I'll let you know if we see another one. That's a mold small. Sexy wiggle. There might not be any left, but you know, if I see another one, I'll let you know. Your opinion of Undertale after the past was drawn? Chat, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I had a good time. Like, the little dating scenes or whatever, they didn't really do it for me as much as I think they do it for most people. I mean, those are definitely eyes in the bottom, right? Like, they're blinking. But I don't really know what else is going on here. Yeah, like, the little dating scenes didn't, like, do it for me. See, look, that's pellet rain! Some of those aren't flies. But the True Lab stuff was great. As was, like, all of the ending stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard for me to say because looking back on it, I can't pick out any... It was the same with after finishing the first stream, I couldn't pinpoint any particular reason why I had liked it so much, but... I just did, it's grown on me a lot. I was wrong all these years about Toby Fox. Moldsmal blocked the way. Moldsmal is ruminating. What was the previous room? You know... You know... I was like, maybe the previous room will be easier to move around in. I don't want to talk about it. Undertale speedruns when? Undertale speedruns sound deeply tedious. I'm on level 3. There's nothing. Yeah, there's like, ugh. Let's kill everything that moves. I agree. I think I can just continue on, but I'm scared to. I don't want Napster to accidentally think I'm great. I'm hoping that if I become well known as like a psychopathic serial killer, you know, he'll move. Music is warping, things are happening. Wait, is it changing? My love increased. What's that time? Heck yes, I love the new jumper. Thank you. But this is the jumper I've always been wearing. Also, genocide time, heck yeah. Like, I was effy putting genocide in the title. I didn't feel super good about it. I did like some research stuff into whether or not people actually do that with Undertale things, and they seem to, so... Toby Fox on his way to make every version of his game as tedious as possible to play. But yep, this is fine. I know people like to complain about encounter rates in RPGs, but what are we doing here? I've been live for half an hour! We're in like room 4. What is this? But nobody came. I've had nights like that. Determination. Absolutely not. But nobody came. Hello. I just realized that it has been a while since I have cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday, you might see something you really like. You will want to leave room in your pockets for that. Somehow I even killed Vegetoid. Don't question my methods. You see, this is the kind of shit I mean, right? Like, you know, you could have done it just one time, Toby. You could have done it just one time. Like, it actually takes you out of the feeling, the mood you're trying to set to constantly have encounters that don't go anywhere. Like, just the one would do. Just the one. And then have the music change. That would have set for, like, the whole game, basically, but... You're supposed to that's Undertale. Am I gonna have to play Undertale Yellow after this? Is this what the people are now craving? Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? Not a scratch. Impressive, but still, I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try to surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. Determination. Do you smell that? Surprise! It is a butterscotch cinnamon pie. Thought we might celebrate your arrival. I want you to have a nice time living here. So I will hold off on snail pie for tonight. Here, I have another surprise for you. This is it. A room of your own. Hope you like it. Is something burning? Make yourself at home. It's me, Lottie. So I did plan things out poorly. I wanted the genocide run to coincide with hitting midnight last night so that Kreb could be one of the casualties, but obviously that didn't work out. It isn't Arya. Welcome in. Slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie. Kreb can still be a casualty? Well, yeah, but she was a casualty yesterday. Up already, I see. I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There are so many old books I want to share. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. This may come as a surprise to you, but I have always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still, I am glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it? When can I go home? What? This is your home now. Would you like to hear about this book I am reading? It is called 72 Uses for Snails. How about it? How to exit the ruins. How about an exciting snail fact? Did you know that snails talk really slowly? Just kidding, snails don't talk. Interesting. How to exit the ruins. I have to do something. Stay here. Lottie? Sapphire! Welcome in. How are you doing? And it isn't Arya, how are you? Since I didn't ask, I just welcomed you in. Like the horrible, terrible person I am. You wish to know how to return home, do you not? Ahead of us lies the end of the ruins, a one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I am going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs. Every human that falls down here meets the same fate. I've seen it again and again. They come, they leave, they die. You naive child, if you leave the ruins, Asgore will kill you. I am only protecting you. Do you understand? Go to your room. Do not try to stop me. This is your final warning. You want to leave so badly? You are just like the others. There's only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive. This is one of my favorite games of all time. So the reason that we're playing this game, and have been playing it for the past couple days, this is day 3, is that I hated it when it first came out. And people were like, oh Lottie, you should play it because we really want to see your hate encompassed on the big screen. And that's not what happened. I really enjoyed it. Oh my god. You really hate me that much? Oh, I see who I was protecting by keeping you here. Not you. But them. How blind are you going into the genocide run? I played it 10 years ago, but apart from that, I really don't remember anything. I would say just in general, like, treat it as though I've never played it before. This run just you hitting the fight option every time? Kinda, yeah. You're not really human, are you? No. You're empty inside. Just like me. In fact, you're Lottie, right? We're still inseparable after all these years. Listen, I have a plan to become all-powerful. Even more powerful than you and your stolen soul. Let's destroy everything in this wretched world. Everyone. Everything in these worthless memories. Let's turn them all to dust. That's a wonderful idea. That's a wonderful idea. More Deltarune has been excruciating. Never touched it. I've been very out of the loop with regards to this stuff. Is chap gender neutral? Not really. But neither is like dude or bro, so. Human. Don't you know how to greet a new pal? Turn around and shake my hand. The old whoopee cushion and the hand trick. It's always funny. That's, your cue to laugh? Or, to emote at all? Gee, lady, you really know how to pick 'em, huh? Okay, that's fine. Everyone's got their own sense of humor. I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now. But, you know, I don't really care about capturing anybody. Now my brother, Papyrus, he's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy. Yeah, go right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. Quick, behind that conveniently shaped lamp. Okay, I guess you don't have to.
Sans, have you found a human yet?
Yeah.
Really? Wowie! Guess that's settled.
That worked out, huh? Well, I'll be straightforward with you. My brother'd really like to see a human, so, you know, it'd really help me out if you kept pretending to be one. "16 left.
So, Sans, when's the human showing up? I want to look my Sunday best. Or at least my Tuesday pretty good.
Don't you only have one outfit?
Yeah, but I could style my hair.
Oh, right. Good idea. Say, why don't you look over there?
Sans, oh my god! I'm dizzy. What am I looking at?
Behold.
Oh my god! Why are you telling me to look at a rock?
Hey, what's that in front of the rock?
Oh my god! I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's not a rock.
Not a rock. Oh no, by process of elimination. That means it's a human. Human, Prepare yourself for hijinks, for logics, dangers, puzzles, capers, japers, being captured, and other sorts of fun activities. Refreshments will be provided, if you dare.
You don't even bat an eye, huh?
Hates you in cold blood.
Did something move? Is it my imagination? I can only see moving things. Hey, I can't stop shivering all of a sudden. Who's there? Don't move an inch. Hello, I am a snowman. I cannot move. Traveler, if you could. Got the snowman piece. Oh me, oh my. What are you doing? Soon there won't be any of me left. You got the snowman piece. Stop, please. You got the snowman piece. A useless pile of snow. Do you know this game popularized Doggo? Okay, so I still have reasons to hate it then.
You're so lazy! You were napping all night!
I think that's called sleeping.
Excuses, excuses! Oh, the human arrives! In order to stop you, my brother and I have created some puzzles. I think you will find this one quite shocking. For you see, this is the invisible... You must be having culture shock. You see, where I come from, it's a loving tradition to suffer through horrible puzzles for no reason. So, just walk back there and... why couldn't we get a human that likes puzzles?
I do not like to kick dogs or kill dogs. What's wrong with Doggo? I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. Doesn't do it for me. Do you hate dogs? I do not hate dogs. It's a snowball.
Human, I hope you're ready for... Sans, where's the puzzle?
It's right there, on the ground. Trust me, there's no way they'll skip this one.
Sans, that did nothing!
Whoops. Knew I should have put down Junior Jumble instead.
What? Junior Jumble? Finally, something we can both agree on.
You hate cat. Sure, that's definitely the takeaway here, yeah. No, I love cats. I don't feel super comfy around dogs. Lesser dog tucks its tail between its legs. You hate rabbis? Damn, we're bringing religion into it now? What's that smell? Where's that smell? Pure smell. Identify your smell. Likewise, Papyrus is only capable of solving children-level puzzles. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Here's that weird smell. Makes me want to eliminate. Eliminate you. Right. Time to kill his wife and make him watch. Take my wife's fleas. I don't know what they wanted from me, though. Dogamy is broken-hearted. You won. You earned 60 XP and 50 gold. Your love increased. Oh, the puzzle's already solved.
Hey! It's the human! You're gonna love this puzzle! It was made by the Are you serious? Sans, help! They keep walking through my puzzles. They're supposed to let me explain them. Then threaten and baffle them with dangerous japes.
Well, maybe they don't like japes.
Everyone likes japes.
What about Undyne? Doesn't she hate puzzles?
She hates puzzles, but she loves japes.
That makes sense.
Human, what do you think? Puzzles or japes? Okay, this is normally the part where you either agree or disagree. And depending on your answer, we say something great in response. Here, why don't you do this puzzle yourself?
Hey, puzzles might be fun, if you tried them. It's a pile of mushy snow. 14 left. Appreciate that their names are font related more and more each time. Do you? Okay, well there goes that encounter. Should have killed the husband first this time to see what would happen. Okay, this time we'll kill the Quiet Knight first, at the very least. Gift Drop confronts you. Is this funny to you? Gift Drop laments its lack of hands. Ho ho ho, go ahead and laugh. Gift Trot's antlers tremble. Hidden monster rarely spawns in the door cave. Oh. So I just have to walk up and down in here for like a billion years? Okay. Truly appreciate how disheartened Papyrus is getting. It's satisfying after having had to deal with so much of his nonsense. I would say like Undertale, but I fucking hate Papyrus. Damn. See, things like this are why I'm really glad to have a Twitch chat to do this with, because otherwise I would not be figuring this out. You have to walk for like 3 minutes? Oh, grand. I have to keep walking in a big triangle for 3 minutes straight? Remind me again why this game's so beloved. I would say that in general it's kind of like written well. And some elements of the gameplay are good, but most of them are ass. It's the up and down button at the same time. How do I do that on a controller? Like this, I guess. Yeah, but I don't want to accidentally leave the cave, you know? A lot of people felt accomplished beating their first shoot 'em up. That was weird. So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling? On the 1st of October. National Lying About Creb Day. Could be better. Could be worse, though. Well, it's not like, because otherwise you would say, couldn't be worse. And that would be pretty bad. So, you know. Time for joy, right? I wish it was better. Yeah, I wish it was better for you too. Oh, here we go. Glide swooped in. Good for Glide. Sorry for nothing! Glide does fancy flips. Sorry for nothing! Wow, check out my pecs. Glide is giving itself a high five. Somehow. Wow, check out my pecs. Glide is dying, but in a cool way. You won! You earned 100 EXP and 140 gold. Satisfied that I might be able to help out at work by automating a significant part of a process? That'd be cool. That'd be schmovin'. Yeah, I should probably go back to an earlier room that's easier to walk around in. Kill everyone there. I don't know if there's encounters in this room. I think there aren't. The music's relaxing though. Okay, I'm pretty confident there are encounters in here. Ice Cap appears, Jerry came too. Cool hat, nerd.
The Wi-Fi here sucks.
Jerry lets out a yawn.
So, like, what are you even doing? Well, can you give me a ride home?
Feeding the cats, they say Vilums. I'm glad. Jerry eats powdery food and licks its hands loudly.
Huh? Did they ditch me? Sub friends.
Jerry sneezes without covering its nose.
Awkward.
Kill this one, no guilt. Damn. This is the only one you can spare. No fuck up genocide is Jerry. Jerry stays alive and it's as bad as if you killed everyone. Jerry is wounded. You won. You earned 18 XP and 72 gold. Your love increased. You can't sneak in behind there. That's so sad. Okay, damn, this encounter rate is disgusting. I've got like 14 left. Don't do this to me. Oh, it's okay, Jerry's fine. Kill him, only San says you only killed one guy. Oh, Jerry, you did us all a favor then. Kill everyone the encounter is lower except for I've hardly killed anyone yet though in Snowdin. That's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to a room that doesn't have like Jerry in it. Cause I hate that guy. 8 left. I don't think this room has encounters. I know the room I'm looking for. Yes, one to the left of this, I think. The left one more. Left one more. There we go. It's not a super nice room, but like, at least I know there's encounters in here. And they're not all just Jerry. Wait, I only got 18 experience and 18 gold from the battle with Jerry. He gives 1 experience and 1 gold. What the hell? Childrake saunters up. Brush my teeth? No way in heck. What the hell is this guy? Childrake is flaking apart. Okay, well, he's dead now, but... I've only ever seen Snowdrake before. Killing Jerry isn't a violent act, it's pity. Someone who cleanses bite bones. Ah, bite bone cleansing. That was invented by Crab, right? Is this your favorite? No, genuinely, one thing I remember about this game is that genocide is the worst goddamn thing ever. Five left. So much crap in my inventory. Okay, chance if I walk out of the room, walk back in, the encounter rate is good again? The worst part to me is that the encounter rate goes back up to normal after you kill everyone. Just to waste your time. I think actually playing Genocide last all those years ago might be... or, well, second. I didn't do it, true pacifist, because I was bitter. I think it being the last thing I did might be why my opinion of this game was so sour for so long. Because from a gameplay perspective, this sucks. Designed to be fun because Toby doesn't want killing everyone to be a fun or fulfilling experience. Then why do you put it in his game? Like, I hate that argument. Why do you put it in his game? Oh, well, it's because you're supposed to suffer. Like, well, no. He's put it here because he wants you to experience it and feel things from doing so. It's not actually supposed to waste your time. There's a difference between making you feel bad emotionally and making you feel bad like, you know, you could have done anything else. Is this run gonna ruin your feelings on the game again? No! But I don't think anything could ever save my feelings on Genocide. Two left. There are ways this could have been handled better. It just needed to not lower the encounter rate and make it tedious. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why that seems to be seen as such a controversial thing. You know, just make it not a massive pain in the ass to play. This is peak content? This is the Undertale rage stream that you were all praying for. No, you're right. I'm wrong. This is how long it should take. Trying you did felt kind of more painful than the Genocide run I've seen. Yeah, like, the way I did the neutral run was actually quite interesting, I felt.
Brush my teeth? No way in heck.
Like, only killing named characters was fascinating. Alright, just one more and then we're done. This thing isn't a great argument. Choosing between having fun and saving everyone, have a tedious time killing everyone isn't a difficult choice. It's in the game! It is an intended part of the experience. It just happens to suck. There is genuinely no defense for this. I don't want to hear it's art. You know, like, that's all I've heard for 10 years. Emotionally, this could have hit all of the same beats if it wasn't a pain in the ass. I am not feeling, oh gosh, it's such a difficult choice having to track down and kill everyone, because they're all random encounters. If they'd all been, like, named people, or if every single one of them had been different in some way, maybe that would have worked. But this doesn't work. Anyway, determination. But nobody came. Easily the worst part of it all, though, is the "but nobody came" every 5 steps. Like, genuinely, have it hit once, because the first time it happens, it's actually quite freaky. It's actually quite well done. It would have worked even better if there were only, like, 4 enemies in the ruins or something. So you didn't need to grind for it. Someone playing casually could encounter that and be like, oh my god, what have I done? They're actually all gone. But you're not gonna see that casually. You only see it when you're explicitly going for the ending where you kill everyone. And as a result, it doesn't have the weight to it that it could have. Determination. It's a plate of frozen spaghetti. It's so cold, it's stuck to the table. But nobody came. It's the greater dog. Greater dog is waiting for your command. You won. You earned 80 XP and 60 gold. And the music forgot it was trying to be depressing, so we're back to the regular music. Okay. You don't actually have a soul? It feels a bit boring. The command was plain dead. My command is die. Could I do hand hair before? I like that a lot. Like, it's very, very close to working. I feel like this is what people don't get when I criticize this route. I'm not being like, oh, I hate that you have to kill everyone. Like, that's not at all what I'm saying. I just think it doesn't work because of how it's been implemented, but that it's very close to being very good.
Human! This is your final and most dangerous challenge. Behold, the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror. When I say the word, it will fully activate. Human! Did you just kill that dog? That's fucked up! Cannons will fire, spikes will swing, blades will slice. Each part will swing violently up and down. Only the tiniest chance of victory will remain. Are you ready? Because I am about to do it!
Well, what's the holdup?
Hold up? What hold up? I'm about to activate it now.
That, doesn't look very activated.
Well, they're probably going to walk through it. And it won't be any fun at all.
So this human thing was a bust, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm excited to capture them. So I'll become a famous royal guardsman. But all the time I put into these puzzles, it's kind of like throwing a birthday party.
Without traps and fire?
Exactly! It's pointless! Maybe you're right to be lazy about puzzles.
Me? Right about something? Really?
Yeah! What am I saying? You're still completely wrong. I just have the wrong audience. Think about how much fun Undyne would have here. Flames, violence, it's right up her alley. So I won't waste this puzzle on you. I just have to appreciate the friend I already have. Here. A valuable life lesson.
How is the genocide going? I am listing flaws with it. People are agreeing and disagreeing in certain places. Who didn't want to make this very good, he wanted to make it miserable, I'd say he succeeded. That doesn't mean I enjoy it. If that's what you wanted, good job. But if I wanna, like, that doesn't mean I'm having a good time. And I think he could have done this better. But nobody came. Use the box. You took 758 gold from behind the counter. There's a note here. Please don't hurt my family. Games are allowed to inspire other emotions than joy. But it could have done that better. I'm not saying... It would genuinely be a moment of shock if you killed like 4 encounters. Feels like a route you'd much rather watch a sped up version of than play yourself. And if that's the case, it's not done well. So I can use this? It's 10 HP. Huh. People like this? Unironically, do people like genocide? Do they actually like genocide? I don't know if they do. I feel like when people talk about this game, they talk about how they like the scrungly little characters, how they enjoy spending time with them, how they think that the interactions are funny. I don't think people who actually play the genocide route like it. The hell, man? Leave!
Yo, everyone ran away and hid somewhere. Man, adults can be so dumb sometimes, huh? Don't they know we've got Undyne to protect us?
It's such a shame because actually the other two paths were such hits. And again, this path is so close. No answer. So to inspire other emotions. Like, where's the turbo? And I just want to get to the skeleton. Honestly, genuinely, just make it so each like, there's only one ice cap. There's only one snowdrake. There's only one gift trot. Do something like that, and you feel a bit more weight to killing them all. And also, the name genocide makes sense. I didn't need to kill any Jerrys. Because you're actually seeking them down. I don't know. It's just... there are ways to handle this. I'm not a big fan of this one.
Halt, human!
Real talk, I can't help but feel that the reason for all of the stuff is because all the puzzles are deactivated due to no one being around to do them or having interest. And Toby Fox just didn't want this run to be 5 minutes long. I think that's the entire reason this is the way that it is. I don't think it was done to evoke anything. Maybe that's cynical of me, but I think genuinely it is just padding out the runtime.
Hey, quit moving while I'm talking to you. I, the Great Papyrus, have some things to say. First, you're a freaking weirdo. Not only do you not like puzzles, but the way you shamble about from place to place. The way your hands are always covered in dusty powder. It feels like your life is going down a dangerous path. However, I, Papyrus, see great potential within you. Everyone can be a great person if they try. And me, I hardly have to try at all. Yeah. Hey, quit moving! This is exactly what I am talking about. Human, I think you are in need of guidance. Someone needs to keep you on the straight and narrow. But worry not, I, Papyrus, will gladly be your friend and tutor. I will turn your life right around. I see you are approaching. Are you offering a hug of acceptance? Wowie, my lessons are already working. I, Papyrus, welcome you with open arms.
Pyrus is sparing you.
Well, that's not what I expected. But, still, I believe in you. You can do a little better. Even if you don't think so. I promise.
The grinders to make sure you cannot enter this route by accident. I genuinely think if you only had like 4 encounters in the ruins, someone killed them all and then got that nobody came, and then just decided to kill Toriel anyway and didn't feel anything, they probably deserve this route. I think all you need to do is trim down the number of encounters. Especially since the boss fights are like, if I recall correctly, 90% you hit them once they die. Like, gameplay is gone. From what I remember, there's only 2 actual boss fights on this route.
Yo, are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome. She's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here.
Strangely silent. 18 left. I don't think I ever went down here even one time. I swore I saw something behind that rushing water. Huh? There's a camera behind the waterfall. Enjoy the most in this route of the vibe. Yeah. Oh, no one's throwing rocks this time. There's a tutu laying on the ground here. Oh, I'm carrying too much? I don't need this monster candy. I only took it to be an asshole. The Alpha's camp? I think so, yeah. Which is cool. I never found that in the previous routes because I never went down there. I never got hit by a rock. I don't think I even picked up the tutu last time. Oops. Cameras up that everywhere. They're actually well hidden then, if I've never even noticed any of them. Props to that. I mean, I'm sure you need to interact with semi-random things to find out about them, but I still appreciate that. I like that a lot. I wondered the whole time if I was being followed by a drone. Just noticed you changed PNG light for this? I'm Lottie. It's me, Lottie. Yo, did you see the way she was staring at you? That was awesome. I'm so jealous. She was just standing there waiting forever, and then you just... Wait, hold on. There's one you can spot at the entrance to the ruins? But Alpha says she's only been following me since I left the ruins. Like, explicitly, she says that she's been following me since I left the ruins. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, Toby, come on, please. I was just complimenting you. She was just standing there waiting forever, and then you just... Come on, let's go watch her beat up some bad guys. Oh, that poor child. 18 left. It wasn't an exclamation mark, it was a smile. Iron Flex is in. No need for a swimming suit. I call bathing suits, my weirdo. Iron is sweating bullets. Oh, that's how you're meant to... No, you couldn't have... No, you couldn't do this that way. Oh no, you could if you went down there like a weirdo, huh? Okay. It's strangely silent. Strangely silent. Washua shuffles up.
Your soul is unclean.
Washua is revolted at its own wounds. Was it done already anyway? Because people had to clear it so they could get out. They had to get away. Strangely silent. You walk into Mold Small. Sexy wiggle. You know, I've never once actually looked at what the hell this is. Okay, cool. That's a sexy wiggle to you, Robin? We have different definitions of sexy. I'm gonna keep going, it's a large area. An explanation being chat with some of the already solved puzzles. Oh shoot, no, I kinda wish I'd done that. I didn't realize that was gonna be a thing. I just made my own headcanon and moved on. I felt all the signs and stuff would say the same thing. I might go back and check that out actually, since we need to fight encounters anyway. I'd have to go back through that long-ass route. Nah, I'm good. I'll check some of the other solved puzzles that are coming up.
Yo, did you see that? Undead just touched me. I'm never washing my face ever again.
But are you unlucky?
You were standing just a little bit to the left. Yo, don't worry. I'm sure we'll see her again.
$14 left. All of them? I don't know which one specifically. I'll still check a few out and see. Ancient glyphs have been painted over with a list of 21 different flavors. No more ice cream for me. Actually, healing items are somewhat hard to come by, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have thrown away that monster candy. Pair of ballet shoes. You're going to an inn? I didn't even try! Well, that was dumb of me. I just ignored the end in the other two routes, so I just completely blanked on it here. Oh, that was foolish. I assume it just would have been empty. You check the ice cream box. Wait, that's not just a storage box? Oh, shoot, okay, I will go back and check that.
Your soul is unclean.
Oh my god. Iron is splashing you playfully. Come on in, the water's fine. Oops. Education, hobby, talent. Use the inn for free? Yeah, mate, I genuinely didn't even check. Whoops. What was that? Was what? There was something at the top of the screen. I didn't see the. I was being watched. Okay. It's a box for storing punch cards. It's empty right now. I didn't realize that was not just a storage box. It was one. Okay, so long as I'm not crazy. It'll be there again. Oh. My love increased. My level of violence. Paranoia route. So, okay, everything I said about the encounters and stuff, you'll know I'm not complaining about this area, because this area is big enough to justify the amount of encounters that are here. I actually think Snowdon just needed, like, instead of 18 encounters, like 9. Or 8, and it would have been much better. I see Onion-san has left. I don't think I said that sentence right. Chiron hides in the corner, but somehow encounters you anyway. You won. I'm not bothering with that garbage. There will be no selling dog residue to Tammy. Although we should check out Tammy, huh? For normal reasons. Another confirm and deny with. Oh, you might be a genius. I thought you actually cared about the punch cards. That was good. That was good. I don't want to call it backseating, but I'm gonna for the sake of saying this sentence, and that's the only good kind of backseating. Like, that was good.
Yo, you can't hold an umbrella either? If you're walking anyway, I guess I'll go with you.
Let's go. I appreciated that. That was good. That was good. Residue lets you hold unlimited. Yeah, but I'm not selling stuff to Tammy. Tammy's probably not even gonna be there.
Undead is so cool. She beats up bad guys and never loses. If I was a human, I'd wet the bed every night. Knowing she was gonna beat me up. So, one time, we had a school project where we had to take care of a flower. The king, we had to call him Mr. Dreamer, volunteered to donate his own flowers. He ended up coming to school and teaching the class about responsibility and stuff. That got me thinking, yo, how cool would it be if Undead came to school? She could beat up all the teachers.
Maybe she wouldn't beat up the teachers. She's too cool to ever hurt an innocent person.
Yo, this ledge is way too steep.
Yo, you want to see Undead, right? Climb on my shoulders.
Ow.
Yo, try being a little less rough.
Anyway, I'll look for another way through. Later.
Send Tammy to college? Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, definitely, definitely. 10 left. That was not just in a previous timeline. Oh, right. I thought you were just trying to make us, not feel bad about Tammy. Now that I know you kind of just generally follow Undyne's path, this is a lot easier. Oops. So that's why Lottie, who has until now had no qualms killing anyone who inconveniences them even slightly, didn't kill the monster kid on sight. That is a very good point. I guess I never had the opportunity because the battle screen never appeared. And like the battle screen is a thing that exists in universe. Sounds like it came from over here. Oh, you've fallen down, haven't you? Are you okay? Here, get up. Lottie, huh? That's a nice name. I'll take the space food. 10 left. Thanks for that, Dee Dee. Thanks for that throwback. The cooler has no brand, shows no sign of wear. Got the astronaut food. You got the astronaut food. Seems like a regular training dummy. Do you want to beat it up? You punch the dummy at full force. Feels good.
Fool, you think you can hurt me? I'm a ghost that lives inside a dummy. My cousin used to live inside a dummy too, until you came along. Not only did your actions cause them to leave their home, but now all of their neighbors are gone too. Despicable, despicable, despicable. You're the worst person I've ever met. I've never been more mad. My mannequin levels are going off the charts.
This feeling. Eureka! 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 Human, that moment of unbridled emotion. It allowed me to finally fuse with my body. I'm fully corporeal now. My lifelong dream, realized. In return, I guess I won't stomp you. How's that sound? That dummy lets you go. Nine left. Look at snails with him. That's kind of a shame, actually. I was looking forward to setting fire to that useless snail.
So you came here, what a treat. Really? You wanna chat? Eh? Fight you? Nah, I'm not a hero, never was. Besides, these old bones aren't fit for fighting anywho. One attack from you and then I'd, well... At least by talking to you, I've bought enough time for some of them to escape.
Played me like a fiddle.
Special enemy Tammy appears here to defeat you.
We walk into Mold Small. Mold Small is very normal. Wait, I do go down here. Yeah. Mold Small is dead. Watch one iron appear. Ew, I'm sweating. Smells like a mussel farm. I'm sweating. Aaron's muscles droop comically. Like a pit bull that just got that whiff of baby powder?
What the hell does that mean? So can I still go to the Tam shop? That's the question on my mind. Old Beg and not even appearing as small anymore. Go! Old Beg needs some distance. Mauled Tammy just shaking her between her teeth. Oh, I can still go to the Tam shop. Or a certain description of the Tam shop. 2 left. Statue of Tam. Very famous. Very. Hi, welcome to the Tam shop. Why are you here?
Hi! I'm Tammy.
The music. Oh, I can't send her to college. I'm actually kind of sad about that. I mean, I probably wouldn't have done it, because, like, genocide route and all, but... I bet that's probably why you can't do it, huh? Maybe you don't kill everyone too fast. Now you got me stressing that I'm not allowed to. Think something will change if you come back after killing everyone here? Is that a hint that things will change if I come back after killing everyone here?
Special enemy Tammy appears here to defeat you.
I sent her to the big college in the sky. There was only one left, though, game. How can there be 2 enemies if there was only one left to kill? Roar. Moldbeg gyrates reservedly. You won! You're in 1980 XP and 55 gold. Your love increased. Tammy isn't a person? Oh, true. Char likes chocolate. Thank you for the follow. Behind you. Seven. 7 human souls. With the power of 7 human souls, our king, King Asgore Dreamer, will become a god. With that power, Asgore can finally shatter the barrier. He will finally take the surface back from humanity. Hi, welcome in. I'm killing the hidden enemy in Snowden, you'll be level 10. Oh my god, are we cheating? Give them back the suffering and pain that we have endured. Understand, human? This is your only chance at redemption. Give up your soul, or I'll tear it from your body.
Undyed, I'll help you fight.
Yo, you did it! Undyed is right in front of you. You got front row seats to her fight. Wait. Who's she fighting? Hey! You aren't gonna tell my parents about this, are you? Just spear them through, no one would notice? Poor monster kid.
Thank you for the hydrate. I need it after all these voices. I especially need it for what's coming up. Oh my god. And Vane, thank you for completing the streamer maintenance package. Oh, make sure you stretch at home. Oh. Determination. Why is that? Okay, that got held for misogyny. Yo. I don't know why. I approved it.
Yo. Unday told me to stay away from you. She said you hurt a lot of people. But, yo, that's not true, right? Yo, why would you answer me? And what's with that weird expression? Oh man. Man, my heart's pounding right out of my chest. What would Unday do? Yo, you'd better stop right where you are. Because if you want to hurt anyone else, you're gonna have to get through me first. And
In my way.
Unday,
You're hurt. Hurt? It's nothing. Next time, listen when I tell you to leave, okay?
Unday,
I'll take care of this. Get out of here. It's nothing. No. Somehow, just one hit. I'm already. Damn it. Papyrus. Elphus. Asgore. Just like that. I've failed you. No. My body feels like it's splitting apart. Like any instant, I'll scatter into a million pieces. But deep in my soul, there's a burning feeling I can't describe. A burning feeling that won't let me die. This isn't just about monsters anymore, is it? If you get past me, you'll destroy them all, won't you? Monsters, humans, everyone. Everyone's hopes, everyone's dreams, vanquished in an instant. But I won't let you do that. Right now, everyone in the world, I can feel their hearts beating as one. And we all have one goal. To defeat you. Human. No. Whatever you are. For the sake of the whole world, I, Undyne, will strike you down. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. The heroine appears. I love how many monsters in Genocide Route allow instant spading. Unironically, yes. Things like that are really well done, because that is Toby Fox being like, this is a choice you are making. At any point, you can stop this path. The wind is howling. A bit bamboozled there. You're moving so well here. The wind is howling. You ate the snowman piece. Your HP was maxed out. For seconds, like you get the mechanics. Good, let's do it for real. Yeah. Great. Kinda bad at that one. The wind is howling. The astronaut food. Cover 21 HP. Kinda struggle busting a bit with this one. Oh my god, she's getting me! She's getting me! She got me with all those! The snowman piece, you recovered 45 HP. The wind is howling. Oh my god, I suck at that one! What the hell? Damn it. So even that power, it wasn't enough. If you think I'm gonna give up hope, you're wrong. Because I've got my friends behind me. Alphys told me she would watch me fight you. And if anything went wrong, she would evacuate everyone. By now, she's called Asgore and told him to absorb the 6 human souls. And with that power, this world will live on. Save points gone. Determination. Tra-la-la! I'm the riverman. Or am I the river woman? Doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Why is this... here? I mean, I'll do it. I might be able to buy some items. I don't remember. Actually, no, this takes you to the complete wrong place for items. Never mind. I might be dumb. I can get some cinnamon bunny. Oh, they'll probably only have one of each, huh? Probably don't give me infinite healing items. It would still be remiss of me to not at least get something for healing items. Targus, yeah, but he's not here. He's like... yeah, I would have to walk manually back to him. Maybe I should just do that. Instead of settling for the stupid things that I'm getting here. Oh, he's there? Oh, never mind then. What to do? I can check at the inn though, right? That's why we came here, to check at the inn for Shannon. Merely a decoy. Okay, well, that was the end. See, the atmosphere is great. Maybe it's just the opening of Genocide that's, like, not fun. No, that's not the right place. Ah. Tra-la-la! Beware of the man who came from the other world. You know, if I was a taxi driver, that's the kind of thing I'd say to people. Tra-la-la! Hey, waterfall! Turtle man! Are you sure the shop is just north of the boat? I thought he took you to the point way earlier in here. Like south of Napsterblook's house. Maybe I'm very wrong. Tra-la-la. I'm very wrong. Oh, these suck. Actually, the cloudy glasses might have been good for the Undyne fight. But yeah, hold on though. These are terrible. Ah. Better than nothing. I need healing, I'm not gonna care how good it is. In the moment. Tra-la-la. I should have worn a few more pairs of pants today. The items better in other routes? I just meant that those, like, the things the turtle guy sells are terrible. Does he purposely fuck up his wear? Oh, maybe he does, actually. I don't think so, though. It's probably safe. 40 le- oh my god. Did you manage to like Undertale yet? Yeah, I had a good time yesterday and the day before. It's me, Lottie. The fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Take a package of noodles? You got the instant noodles. Can I take more? No. Oh! There you are! You ugly little creature! You've made quite a name for yourself. Such infamy! I'm impressed! Oh, yes. If you're looking for Alphys, she's not here.
While you were busy doing your thing, she was running around evacuating people to safety. Now they're in a place where you'll never get to them. Deciding not to fight you. My, she really is the only smart one, isn't she? Healing 18 HP is decent if you can't have more than 20. No, that's true, but in a route where I have like 64 or whatever I've got here, it's not great. Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, too bad. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. Toodles. Vulcan strolls in. Those European gens? I was told that they always heal 99 HP. Why was the wall already broken? That's how he got in, don't worry about it. That's just how Metaton does things. I'm gonna like waste time in some of these rooms just to try and get an extra encounter in. Seems luck is not with me today. We're gonna get one encounter and we're gonna like it. 39 left. Cinder playing gets in the way. Not on purpose or anything. But I never got to... The real question is why aren't these activated? Now, I know that Alphas was turning them on and stuff, but like... Just turn them on. It inconvenience me. Use them for their actual purpose as opposed to look cool. And if Alphas let out the Amalgamites too? I can only assume so. Huh. Oh, they were turned off so people could evacuate, huh? There is nothing on these sides now, right? No people, no puzzle. You're here. So that means Undyne. She's... like, Undyne will avenge you. Oh, too. I never told him. One reason they weren't on is because Alphas was hoping Undyne would come safe. Fair. Anguish noises came from inside O1's armor. Level 13! Wahoo! I'm back. Welcome back, Kai. 36 left. So those two counted? Interesting. Oh my god, I can go right up to the top. Kill Alphas yet? She was out of here, she was gone. Oh, we're gonna have to do hella grinding to kill all 40 of them. Oh, Dee Dee, hold on, let me just prove that one.
Did you hear what she said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders. I heard that they hate everybody. I heard that they like to tear their legs off.
Like, I didn't get the memo that the text had changed.
I heard that they have some awful taste. What a shame. Human comes through and they aren't even fit to be eaten. Oh well. Rotten ingredients can always be discarded.
Muffin traps you. Gameplay, 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 gameplay. You won! You earned 300 experience and 0 gold. Just want to activate this. Make sure it's active. Really? That's Hotland done? Oh my god. Oh, actually, I should explore a little bit. I didn't get the burnt pan. Yeah, we'll go to left floor too. Oh, I'm not allowed the burnt pan. I see. No, wait, I just missed it at the very start of the area, didn't I? Most of Hotland substances, Mediton, Chicaneri? Yeah. 35 left. Chicanery? Chicaneri? No, it occurred to me after saying it that I have no idea. I've never heard it said before. Hydo bounds towards you. Hydo put up more than a fight than Muffet. Somehow. Chicanery? Yeah, okay. No, no, no. That, I think that's right. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong. Doing another way around Hotland gives them some space to take shelter. Oh, definitely. I imagine that some of them might even just be on the second floor. So I think it's actually to the south when we get out of here that I want to go. I'm not leaving without the pan. Damn it! No, it was up the top, right? At L3? Hold on. It was right before Muffet's room. Are you still kind of liking this? Have you gone back to hatred? The genocide path is flawed. I go down here, right? This is it? No, it's not! Oh no! I can't have the pan! This is so tragic. I really wanted it. Well. Flawed? Ain't that the best map in Discord Golf? Are you referring to Fortune Flaws? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the spiders are back. I don't know. I don't know. This... It's definitely flawed, but it's not like it's terrible. Okay, we're gonna go back to the start and just run around to that one room with the things. What have you left to kill? 35 random enemies. Yeah, I think he made the hotland number really big and then forgot that he'd cut out most of the area. Gonna keep it real with you. Because what the hell is this? Wait. No. I'm looking for... What am I looking for? Shouldn't be this hard to find a room with encounters in an RPG, I'm just saying. Get it through really quickly, I assume Genocide would be longer. All the puzzles are turned off. Genocide it just wastes your time.
Human.
Smells like an airport perfume.
An idiot!
Cinder Plane's body is smoking.
But I never got to...
Dumbass was hiding on the conveyor. Yeah, this is 90% of the gameplay of the Genocide route. The number unreasonably big on purpose. It's not good, though. I had fun with Waterfall, it was paced really well. And by that point, you're obviously going for this route. You know, you still need to make the choice. The important battles are all like, you can spare the Glad Dummy, you can spare the Monster Kid, you can prove you're good. So we didn't really need this to have 40 encounters. Waterfall was done so well. I actually thought he was gonna surprise me and have Genocide be good. Oh, they don't even do damage to me. I hope the true final boss. Yeah, one of the very few enemies on the run to take more than one hit from me. I'm so upset about the pan. I was so hyped about the pan. Like, I think he's cut it on purpose, but yeah. Like, which is fair. It's valid because having played the route before, I know why he's cut it. Because keeping the pan to the end is not very thematic. I was totally gonna do it though. Because I'm pretty sure Undyne is the only fight in this entire route where your weapon, like, even remotely matters.
Whoa!
Head of secret boss cousin, Cryo. Pretty sure Pyro, the Lottie lander, has an alt called called Cryo. At least this is a big open room to walk around in. It's not as bad as the other ones. I don't remember where the last save point was, though. Yeah, on the other side of the lab, okay. It's not... I think there might have been one in the very room to the north, but... I just want to see the number. $28 left. Okay. Further through than we could have been. Our rolls are so fun. Like a dash of spice in your food. Thank you. Yeah, I honestly, I don't get why there's 40 here. Like, unironically, even 20 would have been too many, given the size of the area. So, I don't know what this is all about. There's more than any other game. It's like double any other area in the game so far. It's like he heard my criticisms and decided... That's my best explanation for how it feels. It's gonna do it his way, damn it. I mean, I suppose credit to him. If he did it to be tedious, then I can criticize it all I like. I'm still playing it. Wait, what? Wait. Invisible platform? Why? Can I stop on them? I don't think so. No, you kind of just I think they were like about ice physics. You'll never find the rest of the monsters, apart from the 40 of them hanging out in the conveyor belt room. Aw. It's not like I like you. But I never got... I now have it, like, in my mind's gambler's fallacy.
leaving the room and coming back in. Resets the encounter rate. That's my sacred ritual. Comes there because you move too fast, look like you're going off the conveyor. That just made little music. Yeah, I get it. I just wondered if I could stop on them. Yeah, Fizzy, I am not super enjoying the genocide route. Gotta keep it real. I did enjoy Pacifist though, greatly. Which will, I don't know, maybe make you happy, maybe make you hate me less for... for having not liked Undertale all that time. Cannot walk on them, they just spawn if you get too... What was that, Didi? I lied. I like that I tried it several times and couldn't get it to work. I hate for liking it, I just find this in playing game I hate thing. Well, I wanted to... I didn't pick it out. I was pressured by chat. They were like, oh, you don't like Undertale? We want to see you play it then. And so I did, and then I liked it, so, you know. Is what it is. I mean, again, genocide route, not good. This is not gameplay. But, enjoy the other two. So it'd be fine. Yeah, y'all wanted to, like... Y'all wanted me to, like, pick it apart. And suffer through it like a challenge run for the soul. But that's just not what happened, and that's kinda beautiful. I'm too full of positivity. You playing the Deltarans too? Probably not. Oh, I don't know what that was. Like, I don't know anything about Deltarune. You know, that's not a part of me that I need to kind of revisit and figure out like this was. Like, I was like, why did I dislike it so much? And I genuinely think it's because the last thing I played of it was Genocide. Yeah, like, for all my understanding, Deltarune's just a good game. Part 3 of the shitting on Toby Fox stream? Phantom, where have you been? Can't stress how much that's just not what these have been. But that's what this one is. We're not having a good time for the first half of the stream. I was not having a good time in the ruins or for most of Snowdin. It slowly won me over, though. Burn, baby, burn. Wanna play a good game on stream? I don't own Deltarune, you know, I'm not minted. Woo! Your love increased. Wahoo! Oh, it's free? Oh, damn. I have no excuses then, huh? First part of the first stream was just depressing? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm glad to know it was a miserable experience for all involved. Other country channel you won't enjoy it. But But I did. I did enjoy Undertale. I had a good time over the last 2 days. It's been good. It's just that this path sucks. Also, my entire intention with this game was always just to play it, you know? We're not doing anything funkier here. See, No Mercy's a much better name for this. Really not a huge fan of calling it the genocide route. Doesn't feel good. Listening to Toby Fox wants to be used. What, No Mercy? No one calls it that though. Every criticism of intention and execution. I dislike that Toby made this DZS on purpose. You may think he failed at what he tried to make, but he did not try to make it fun and fail. Again, I feel you are mishearing all of my criticisms. I hate this shit. That's really the extent of it. I hate this, it sucks, it could have been good. Like, I've given my thoughts and feelings on how this could have been improved, and such. We're just over halfway in this area. What is this? Why were there 40? I don't know, I understand the point. I see what he was doing and making, but I also don't like it. It really takes you out of what's here. This route would have worked, being shorter, I think. Most people only play as a completion percentage? Yeah, I'm playing it so I've played the full game, you know? Which, I understand that also to an extent he's trying to give a commentary on people who do that, right? Like, I got the good ending, and the game is like, what are you doing? Why are you still playing? I get that. But why are there 40? And why is there only one boss fight in this in the whole route about fighting things, where your weapon matters? Unironically, genuinely, the reason I've hated this game for so long is because of how badly made this route is. And this being the last thing I did, this imprinted on my brain. That's not good. I'm gonna, like, make a conscious effort to not let it do that this time. It wasn't my only impression of it. No, I did a neutral run first, where I didn't kill anyone, but missed a side quest. And then I did this. And this evidently just took it out of me because it was purposeless. Like hearing a panic of the soulless human with a stolen soul, I guess. Are there like 40 left and says not supposed to be anyone? Unironically, the idea here, at its core, is a good one, right? Like, at least the concept makes sense. But 40? Like, all of this route is just tedious busy work, and that's the problem with it. It's not an issue with the route itself. But what are we doing here? Hiding and waiting to be evacuated seems kind of fitting. 40? Also, I've been explicitly told everyone is already evacuated. But like, it's really not my issue here. My issue is that we've just completely interrupted the flow of what was going on. And we're doing this for so long. Like... Again, I think this game would have been better with a way smaller amount of encounters, but each one being a unique entity. Because there's already enough of them that you could get away with that in a lot of the game's areas. And you would just need to add a few more in for areas like this. But especially, it would have worked super well in the ruins. You kill the like 4 enemies that are there on your first time playing through, you're treating it like a normal RPG. Then you get into another encounter. But nobody came. Music changes to being eerie and shifty. You're like, oh my god, wait, hold on. This game has consequences. Instead of needing to go out of your way to actually achieve it and basically already need to know it exists in order to do it, it could be something you run into and then actively try to change your ways very quickly. Instead of whatever this is. It would also give each monster a sense of identity. You'd notice in a neutral playthrough, oh, that little frog thing I killed, I'm not seeing any of them anymore. That's weird. I just think at its core, the execution here is bad. It's a shame. Anyway, Phantom, you asked me to summarize my feelings on True Pacifist, right? I really enjoyed it. Like, okay. Again, the worst part of True Pacifist was the random encounters. And I'm genuinely thinking this game might have just worked better without random encounters at all. Music's doing weird things. Enjoy a date with Papyrus? We commented the entire time on how creepy it was, if I recall correctly. But generally, yeah. Like, the dates didn't really do it for me. But that's fine. Like, they didn't bore me. Or anything like that. They just didn't... I don't know, I didn't get the same thing out of them that other people might have. And that's fine. That's not the kind of thing I'm criticizing here. I swear talking negatively about Undertale is like talking negatively about a religion or something, the way people treat it. It's very strange. I'm not allowed to say this is a product I like, but it has some genuine flaws with it. Without people being like, yeah, but those flaws are part of it, they're part of it, they're part of the experience! Mr. Nala. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Some idiot, I guess. Lilac Snack. Welcome in, everyone. How was your stream? Were you vibe? Special dates, though? I thought it was supposed to be a satire of dating sims. I think too much of this game banks on being satire of stuff. So I don't know, maybe that just didn't work for me. Oh, thank you for the shout out. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't need to do that myself. Good, I'm sleepy. That happens to the best of us. I hope you're able to rest well. If you need to, like, raid and run, raid and rest, or anything like that, feel free to. Obviously. I mean, it's not like I would ever keep you here, but... You know. Okay, I think we're almost done. I just want to check. Give them a good smelling candle, the wasp mess out. They say the stinging is part of the good smell. I don't think that's fair, right? People have attachments to the things they like. Oh my god! I thought we had like 2. Oh, you can use the phone to check that? Okay. Oh, you should be able to. Not as in you can. I don't know, who would you call to do that? I don't think that one makes sense. It would be convenient, sure, but I'll take world building over convenience any day. The problem is that what we're doing right now is neither. But yeah, people get defensive over the things they like. I do it too! I'm not above that, I'm not going to pretend I am. It's why I would always prefer to explain my criticisms rather than argue that they're correct. Be able to phone Toby Fox and ask him to let you kill people faster? Yeah, but in real life. Excuse me, Toby Fox, I was really inspired by your game. I got all the wrong messages from it. Wow. I just kind of stood there and took it. I've zoned out. I take no damage from these fights. They are nothing. They're here. As it Deltarin's full release is going to include at least one instance of the word skibbity? I don't think it's very likely. There's not any, like... I mean, okay, I couldn't really tell you what the language of the... this game feels very early to mid-2010s, right? But... it also doesn't actually reference anything from that time. I think one of the reasons it might feel that way is just because it was so influential, and that's when it came out, that it is early to mid-2010s in itself. I don't know, I didn't feel like I felt particularly dated in this playthrough, I'll be real. I was expecting it to be more so. I was expecting more, I don't know. I just expected it to feel more like it was from that time, apart from the fact it's from that time, and it really didn't. I think it's fine. I don't know, after Neutral and True Pacifist had such tight plots and good pacing, this is just so ass. What he was going for would have made more sense if you were actually, like, I don't know, hunting people down in their homes or something, rather than walking around in big circles. It's... I've just got so much time to dwell on how it could have been better. Looking after the... I actually feel like he liked the idea of it, but because it wasn't intended, he just kind of... You know? Like, I do think there's a big possibility it was an afterthought of to an extent. Not like as in, oh, it was last second, but as in, like, it was a, oh, that would be cool! But because it was just him working alone, there was no one to talk about potential ramifications with or anything. I don't know, it's just one of those little creative process things, right? Like, maybe it just slipped through the cracks how fucking boring this is. I don't know. You're not supposed to like it? This is why I hate Undertale. My god, I've spent 10 years with that being all I've heard. You're not supposed to kill anyone, you're not... It's in the game! And again, the game is really well built around not killing people, but I don't think killing them has to be tedious. I think it could have still been good. But it could have still judged you. It could make you feel bad, not like you're wasting your time. I don't feel guilt, I feel boredom. Yeah, the first thing you're told is don't kill people. Like, the game is built around it. I get that. And I guess he didn't want it to feel exciting and awesome, but at the same time, I do think it just generally makes you feel bad how it is. The actual scripted encounters make you, like, these should make you feel bad. If they don't, you are never gonna feel bad about any of this. But this right now doesn't make me feel bad. I don't know what this is meant to make me feel, but it's not doing it. Lottie's self-compliment. I appear to have succeeded in creating a civil war and recreating my dislike of this game, which I... It's just fascinating. But I'm making a conscious decision to not do that, right? Okay, we're getting a bit, like, personal, I feel, here. As opposed to... Like, the game itself is... Like, I enjoyed it, okay? Genuinely. There's so much of Undertale's unique personality lost in the remaster. Absolutely, right? Like, I don't want to cause people to fight or be upset. Hotland kills count also the core. Is that true? That's... I might need to phone up Toby Fox and apologize. boredom and frustration is intentional? I think it's all intentional. I'm not disagreeing with any of that, right? I think it's all intentional. But I'm also allowed to simultaneously hold the opinion that it's not good gaming. Why did no one tell me? I was trying to be proactive. I mean, at least now I don't need to fight much in the core, right? Uh-huh. Well, I declined the wasp nest candle. Yeah, like, this is the other thing. All the people in chat who are saying they like this route, or they like what it does, or that it's, or rather, sorry, who are saying that it's intentional and stuff. Have you played it? Did you like it? I feel like the majority of people who play Undertale and like it and say like, oh, every route is amazing, and talk about how this is intentional and makes you feel these places and stuff. I feel like a lot of them have just watched this route on like YouTube or whatever. Or maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just wired to, I just can't fathom anyone playing this route. I haven't played it, I wouldn't like it, that's the point. Then why is it here? Who is it for? If it's only for people who would like it, then doesn't that defeat its purpose? Played it 4 times in a row? Okay, you scare me. Alright, okay. Medmir, you might be the strongest human being I've ever met. You frighten me. Thank you for the hydrate, Didi. To make completionists suffer. Oh, no, actually, I agree with that. I agree with that standpoint. I actually genuinely agree with the idea. Like when I booted up the game, the game itself was like, "What the hell is wrong with you? You got your good ending. Why are you back here? What the hell is wrong with you?" I appreciate that. I actually like that. I just think this could have been just that little bit less tedious. Genuinely, even 20 kills in Hotland would have been, oh. You know, like, it still would have had the same effect if that was what was intended. I did the No Mercy route for ages. Did this route when I bought the PS4 version. It was frustrating at this point. Just wanted to see if I could do the unique bosses. But, like, nobody came and stuff. I just hate completionists though. No, it's a commentary on the fact that like this exists, you don't need to do. I get that. I actually get and like that. Because why am I doing this? Because it's there. I'm killing people because it's there. It's an option the game presented to me that gives me an ending. But is that right of me to do? Like, that's the... I actually really like that. It is one of the meta things Undertale does that I really like. That works well. Genuinely, that works well. It's just a little bit too tedious. Hey, got the creepy alleyway on the right for some great deals. Okay, I never needed the crab apples. Oh, you know, I always get the freaks. Hey, I got plenty of cash to buy this stuff. Here you go, you little weirdo. Evacuation? You're yanking my chain, little weirdo. So what if everyone else left work? So what if nobody's buying anything? Par for the course, little weirdo. Par for the course. This seems like a pretty decent thing, yeah. With the detail of the No Mercy route, not abbreviating enemies. There's genuinely, there's so many things like that that I really like a lot. Or left. Wait, do I even need to go through the core? Okay, I do. I think there's an interesting yes, like, that's the other thing I'm trying to get across. I'm not the core counts the same area as Hotland that's poorly signposted. It's not like anything told me that they didn't count as the same area. I was genuinely just trying to be proactive here. I kind of wish there was a way that the game could have told me. But like, I will also appreciate that I don't know, kind of could have figured out that this wasn't going to be an area that had that many encounters in it. It's just sometimes you have to kill everything before you move on. Here, you're not supposed to... it's a quirk of the system that I'm not going to whine about, to be honest. Like, my previous complaint still stands. Especially since the core's done. Okay, that was the core. I forgot! I forgot an entire ass boss fight. Okay, wait, we actually have something fun coming up here. Ayo. But yeah, I think these are interesting conversations to have with video games. I like discussing things that work, things that didn't work, why I liked them, why I didn't like them. Can you even encounter enemies in the core? Unironically, are there even random encounters in here? Isn't everything you encounter in here fixed? Wait, what is this? I've never done this. I never found this. Oh, I'm actually kind of sad about that. Yeah, I don't think there's actually random encounters in the core gang. It might count as part of Hotland, but I don't think it means anything that it does. Wait, hold on. No, I think we're back to yeah. I think we're back to where we were before. Yeah, wait, never mind. I take it back, Toby Fox. It did not need to be 40. There's actually a part of me that was kind of excited to be wrong there. Oh, damn. Okay. Back to my favorite room. There's only 4 left. It's not a big hassle at this point. Like, unironically, that little bit of second wind I got from actually thinking that the core was there has filled me with determination, as they say. Damn it, Toby Fox. Wasted all the kills in the room I got any encounter. As people have said there's a way to speed up encounters. It's a bit late for me at this point to be asking about it, but like, I'm still curious. Well, the up and down arrows and no, that doesn't work. I'm using a controller. Oh, if that's all it is, then no, I was told about that earlier, but it doesn't work because I'm using a controller. I mean, I can use my keyboard. Yeah, I can. Yeah, you see, the thing is...
I don't know if this is the way. So... like, I would actually rather walk around the room. I don't want to make anyone feel ill or anything like that. There's only 3 left. It's not... it's really not a problem anymore. I feel like the only reason the hotline number feels so awful is that, like, there's only like 2 rooms where you can get encounters. You visit like none of the area. Need a thumbnail for this? I wasn't planning on making Undertale into videos, especially since nothing good is happening in this one. Like, as far as what I'm saying. Like, the other 2 maybe would have been good for it. My voice acting was good. There was emotion there. This one, I don't really know what it would be. I don't think it's super worth making this into videos as a result. I don't like putting negativity out into the world. It just feels like I'm gonna do nothing but pick fights. I don't know if I want a video called How Genocide Could Be Better, regardless of any other words that might be in there. You're the enemy amount left, the fewer encounters you get? Yeah. Which was also... like, okay, you know, I get that. Okay, this is something that my complaint about is... actually, like, genuinely... I see why he did that, okay? Like... it's only annoying because the numbers are so big. I wouldn't have minded if you had to genuinely hunt down that frog, you know? There's only 1 left. And it takes a while to get, but... it would make way more sense if you didn't have to kill that many things. Yeah, I would much rather prefer, like, even though the title has genocide in it. If I do make this a video, and when I upload the VOD, I will call it No Mercy. I'd never heard that term before. Reality is imperfect execution. But we've seen here that that's just not how that would be understood. We've seen over the past, you know, few days, anytime I've criticized things, it's been like it has been since the game came out and I've tried criticizing things. It's always, oh, but that's art. That's what it's meant to be like. It's just a fundamental disagreement of what this game should be. Should it be art? Or should it be fun? And at the end of the day, I just think something differently from other people. Are we all thriving? Purpose of art is that it can be whatever the person wants it to be. Yeah. Oh, right, I thought you meant the artist. No, yeah, like, art can still be boring, it should be engaging. These are all the interesting things, like, debatably, no one is wrong with what's been said today about Undertale. You know, no one is incorrect here. Except obviously I'm correct because I'm me, but like apart from that, like nobody is wrong. Every viewpoint on this is valid and different, and it just depends on what you wanted out of the thing. Names you can call yourself in the game to get special responses, Mercy. Ah, well, there'll be none of that. You usually don't want to be told your interpretation is wrong. I'm not saying anyone's wrong, though. Like, I'm just saying that I don't enjoy what we've got here. And that I believe
I should. See, there's a difference between taking pleasure in something and enjoying it. I take no pleasure in murdering all of these people. But I should enjoy the gameplay behind it, and then feel bad about it emotionally in a separate aspect. That's what I think. Actually, no, I've taken it back. I'm correct. What the fuck is this? It's been like 4 minutes. CinemaSins is misogynistic? Oh my god, finally! Oh my god, okay. Only one more after this. Like, this is the other thing. I don't feel bad about killing them now. Because they've taken so long to show up. I'm just like, thank God, they're finally dead. Maybe Toby Fox went too far in the other direction. And I feel a sense of relief when I can kill people. I don't know if I would call someone a misogynist for writing books without an important female character in them. That feels like a stretch. A whole plague of overly cynical white sponges? Yeah, the thing is with CinemaSins is that it was like, it was all supposed to be part of a bit, except when it wasn't, and it was supposed to be serious, gripping commentary. Like, he couldn't pick or choose, because he always had to be right. If it's exactly how your character in the game feels too. I thought my character felt nothing. Which one is it? Do I feel nothing, or am I vibing to punch that plane? Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, it was Schrödinger satire. Yeah, I was telling a joke. Unless... Or no, I was serious unless you were offended by it. Then it was a joke. There we go, that's, yeah. Determination. It is all that's getting me through this, I will admit. It did get that part down. Like, it works! It does work! It does work why he's done this, I know that! Ah. Yeah, I should probably grab these if we've got a boss fight coming up. Determination. That's not the right elevator. Determination. My! So you've finally arrived! After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my! That's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. Eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial! There's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, these original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! Robin, I feel like Fizzy just asked you a genuine question right there. I mean, I appreciate that you apologize, but yeah, like I don't think that was meant to be an attack. This is what I mean when I say when I think that things are getting, yeah, I don't know, it's getting too personal. This is a boss fight, right? Please let it- this is a boss fight, right? Oh my... Yeah, it's fine. Guess you don't want to join my fan club! Damn it. thought that... Okay. Okay. I thought there was gonna be more of that. That's on me. Again, I get it. The kills aren't supposed to be enjoyable or thrilling. Automod messages show up in your on-screen chat just in case you didn't realize. I don't think they do. Do they? I don't know how to test it without people typing slurs. Please don't type slurs. What's the reply to Fizzy just didn't show up for me in chat? Oh, maybe it just didn't. It's just here. It didn't get held or anything on my end. It's just... Sound of... I'm sorry, we've already approved that one. I approved that one. Try Sound of Women, or Sounds of Women. Various versions. Level 19, huh? Gay. Okay, okay, that's been held. That's been, for some reason. Yeah, that's not there in chat. But then if I approve it, boink, then it shows up. I hate men isn't held, but I hate women is. This says a lot about society. But, like, probably not in an ironic way, actually. The Twitter test. Are you just gonna type cisgender? Okay, Twitch isn't like... just Twitch Mobile being a bastard for me. Yeah, it happens sometimes. No, that's fine. I would rather be told that was a thing and it's not one than, like, not find out about it. Use the box. There's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? You got the locket. Armor defense 99. You can feel it beating. Right where it belongs. Knife inside the box. Will you take it? You got the real knife. Real knife. Weapon attack 99. Here we are. About time. Equal rights for cis and normal people? Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to be included in that. Howdy, Lottie! You finally made it home! Remember when we used to play here? Boy, today's gonna be just as fun. It's me, Lottie. I remember when I first woke up here, in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came. Eventually, the king found me, crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he held me, Lottie. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, there, everything is going to be all right. He was so emotional. But for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all. I got the knife, yeah. I unlocked the chain. I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. Believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Lottie. Thought of all people, she could make me feel whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Lottie, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought, I don't want to die. Then I woke up. Like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden. Back at my save point. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Lottie? I was amazed too. Edging death. Final Destination must have felt like the 1st of December to that guy, huh? At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. You okay? Yeah, it was just such an unexpected message. It caught me off guard. Edging death. Their companionship was amusing. For a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. It's really not. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it, but are too weak to do it themselves. Leave chat alone! I bet bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Lottie. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone. I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dial. That's special. Wait, the game knows I'm streaming? I thought he was just making an assumption that nobody would play this that wasn't like a YouTuber or something. The game knows I'm live? That's actually really cool. I really like that because it wasn't an obvious fourth wall break at all. I That's really well done. That's really well done. Sets of numbers? Lines of dialogue? I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Lottie. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Lottie, your determination. Somehow it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Lottie. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left, and decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? This is the part where the message is a little overbearing. This is the part. Yeah, I do feel like this probably didn't need to be as long. But after everything I've been through, this is nothing. It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Lottie. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Lottie, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. Seeing you here changed my mind. Lottie, I think if you're around, just living on the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them, but he just won't. Lottie, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all of this? Lottie, I said it before. Even after all this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's why... What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Lottie? Hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off! I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Lottie. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making my creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor. Hey, you've been busy, huh?
So, I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everybody can be a good person if they just try? Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? Because if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell.
Not the best start.
Huh. I always wonder why people never use their strongest attack first.
You feel like you're gonna have a bad time. Just keep attacking.
What? Think I'm just gonna stand there and take it?
I still don't really know how to do this one. I don't know. This is gonna take a few tries, which I think is fair. You felt your sins crawling on your back.
Our reports showed a massive anomaly in the time-space continuum. Timelines jumping left and right, stopping and starting. Until suddenly, everything ends.
Just keep attacking.
That's your fault, isn't it?
Sans movements grow a little wearier.
Can't understand how this feels.
The hell was that? Apart from this krill issue. Felt your sins crawling on your back.
Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all gonna be reset.
Oh my god, that's not where I wanted to fall! Sans movements grow a little wearier.
Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago.
Oh my god. That was terrible. That was awful. Cannot give up just yet. Lottie, stay determined. Actually tempted to try this with the keyboard. I feel like I've got more control over that. Oh my god, wait, I do, because I've been sucking at the blue attacks all game. Okay, we're gonna try this.
Hey, you look frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing.
Oh my god! The hell, man?
Anyway, as I was saying, it's a nice day out. Why not relax and take a load off? Yeah, I have much more control over the keyboard. What? Think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? Just keep attacking. The reports showed a massive anomaly in the time-space continuum. Timelines jumping left and right, stopping and starting. Kinda wish he'd talk after he attacked, but okay. Until suddenly, everything ends. Just keep attacking. That's your fault, isn't it? That's unfortunate for me. That's unfortunate for me. Can't understand how this feels. Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all gonna be reset. Hand movements grow a little wearier. Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. If you check him is funny. Doesn't it just kind of waste a turn though? Getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore either. Oh god. I was looking too much at where I was landing and not where I was! 'Cause even if we do, we'll just end up right back here without any memory of it, right? Hans' movements seem to be slower. To be blunt, makes it kind of hard to give it my all. Or is that just a poor excuse for being lazy? Hell if I know. That was a waste of turn, I'm telling you what to do. No, okay, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. I couldn't remember if you had to keep swinging or not. All I know is see what comes next. Can't afford not to care anymore. Yeah. Hans' movements seem to be slower. That being said, you really like swinging that thing around, huh? Listen, I know you didn't answer me before, but somewhere in there, I can feel it. There's a glimmer of a good person inside of you. The memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Someone who, in another time, might have even been a friend? Come on, buddy. Do you remember me? Please, if you're listening, let's forget all this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. Sans is sparing you. Go on, spare him. Ah, genocide. No mercy, no sparing. Well, it was worth a shot. It's like doing things the hard way. Felt like a turning point. The legendary hero. Attack increased by 4. Covered 40 HP. Sounds strange, but before all this, I was secretly hoping we could be friends. I always thought the anomaly was doing this because they were unhappy. When they got what they wanted, it would stop all this. Maybe all they needed was, I don't know, some good food, some bad laughs, some nice friends. Bruh! He's on my bars! Hit the face stick, you recovered 60 HP. But that's ridiculous, right? Yeah, you're the type of person who won't ever be happy. Felt like a turning point. You'll keep consuming timelines over and over until, well, hey, take it from me, kid. Someday, you gotta learn when to quit. Oh, I don't know how to dodge this one at all. Oh, that was bad. We noodling. They're better dry. Here's Fuse maxed out, but it's still ticking down! And that day's today. Oh my god! You ate the butterscotch pie, your XP is maxed out! Because, you see, all this fighting is really tiring me out. And if you keep pushing me, then I'll be forced to use my special attack. Yeah, my special attack. Sound familiar? Well, get ready, because after the next move, I'm gonna use it. So if you don't want to see it, now would be a good time to die. That was bad. Well, here goes nothing. Are you ready? Survive this, and I'll show you my special attack. I really am struggling with those, actually, for some reason. I'll be schmoothing Galaga style. Fuck is this? Alright, that's it. It's time for my special attack. Are you ready? Here goes nothing. I survived with 1 HP! Yep, that's right. It's literally nothing. And it's not gonna be anything either. You get it? I know I can't beat you. One of your turns, you're just gonna kill me. So, I've decided. It's not gonna be your turn, ever. I'm just gonna keep having my turn until you give up. Even if it means we have to stand here until the end of time. Capiche? At the end he slams you around to 1 HP. Did I really do that first try with a keyboard? That's crazy. That was so much harder with the controller. You'll get bored here. If you haven't gotten bored already, I mean. Then, you'll finally quit. I know your type. You're, very determined, aren't you? You'll never give up, even if there's, absolutely no benefit to persevering whatsoever. If I can make that clear, no matter what, you'll just keep going. Not out of any desire for good or evil, but just because you think you can. And because you can, you have to. Honestly, that was fucking smooth. Fine, have your Undertale opinions. I've earned respect! I'm good at the gaming! But now, you've reached the end. There's nothing left for you now. So, in my personal opinion, the most determined thing you can do here is to, completely give up. And do literally anything else.
That's not true, Ash. All the humans are still alive.
This is exactly the type of person Lottie is. Hey, I feel like that's not a compliment.
This run is way shorter. Yeah, it's just got like... Honestly, more than half the run is just padding time.
Did you really think you'd be... So... Guess that's it, huh? Just... Don't say I didn't warn you. Well... I'm going to Grillby's. Papyrus... Do you want anything? Curious. I've never seen a plant cry before. Hmm? You must be the one that flower just warned me about. Howdy. What kind of monster are you? Sorry, I cannot tell. Well, we can always... No, no. There's no need to fight. Why not settle this over a nice cup of tea? What? You...
See? I never betrayed you. It was all a trick, see? I was waiting to kill him for you. After all, it's me, your best friend. I'm helpful. I can be useful to you. I promise I won't get in your way. I can help. I can... Please, don't kill me.
Greetings. I am Lottie. Thank you. Your power awakened me from death. My human soul. My determination. They were not mine, but yours. At first, I was so confused. Our plan had failed, hadn't it? Why was I brought back to life? You. With your guidance, I realized the purpose of my reincarnation. Power. Together, we eradicated the enemy and became strong. HP, attack, defense, gold, expiration points, love. Every time a number increases, that feeling, that's me. Lottie. Now we have reached the absolute. There is nothing left for us here. Let us erase this pointless world and move on to the next. Right. You are a great partner. We'll be together forever, won't we? And that's Undertale. So your game, we need to wait for 10 minutes in the fight? Yeah, but that's just to start a new game over, right? Like, I'm done here. Start a new game where everything's a little bit wrong. We're done. This is it. That's Undertale. This is what the game is. The game force closes itself after Frisk is stabbed. The world is destroyed. Debatably,
I, as the player, was killed. There is nothing. This noise, this screen, this is Undertale. Now, I still kind of hate that the game breaks itself when you're finished with it, and it's so fucking tedious to reset it. Like, just don't make it that. But all things considered, I actually do like that it force closes and then there's just nothing. It fits. If you restart, everything is wrong? Yeah, because you sell your soul in order to restart or something. But as far as I'm concerned, we're done. We did all 3 routes. There weren't credits here, so I didn't have a chance to talk about how I felt about it, so, we'll, do it here. At the bit where Mediton sings his gay little song and the window is called Undertale the Musical. I think that's what it's all about. You might be right. My feelings about No Mercy are very similar to what they were before. Like, half of that run was just walking around trying to get encounters, which is a shame. I kind of wish there were a few more proper boss fights in there as well, but I get why they weren't, right? These people did not have the strength to stand up to a human with a powerful soul. That's consistent with the lore. That makes sense. So, yeah. But I think there's too much pointless grinding here for the plot to actually. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It would have hit me harder if you didn't need to fight, if you didn't need to hunt down as many enemies, or if they had a bit more meaning to them, or just something along those lines. It is the weakest of the 3 routes. The game is just general. It's not particularly difficult. Pretty much just one-shot everything. Yeah. Yeah, there's only 2 actual boss fights. So, that's fun. Seems Cloud Save makes it really difficult to fully reset. Yes, that's what I had to do before I started streaming this, because I played this game 10 years ago. So I had to spend like 20-30 minutes making the game actually start from the beginning again. Which is why I sounded so negative at the start of the first stream. I was starting off in a negative way. The game was pissing me off for something I'd done 10 years ago. But given that I'm probably never going to play it again after this point, I'm pretty happy ending it here. With a destroyed world, with nothing in it. You monster. Hey. That's what I was. I just had to see what would happen. At least Alpha survived? Well, no one survived. That's the thing. The world was destroyed. I remember that Sans fight being a lot harder, I just want to say. I must have just had a skill issue 10 years ago or something. I mean, he got me once, yeah, but that's because the way my controller is, I couldn't really move. I couldn't jump up and go left and right at the same time with the hearts. With the blue heart. Like, it didn't... Or the blue soul, rather. It didn't really work. Which is why I had to change over to my keyboard. But then I did it first try with the keyboard, so I don't even know. But yeah, that was Undertale. This time you killed the entire world. That's with the screen filling up 9999 and the window closed. Yeah, the world was destroyed. The whole world. Everything gone. Kinda sad you don't get to see Alphys, but at the same time, kinda happy I don't have to kill Alphys. It's a mixed bag. Apparently Win still exists. I think this is just so that you don't think the game has crashed. Or something. I think it would have been better if static played instead of just being a black screen. But maybe that would have been too much, like, not the world being destroyed. I don't know.
I've enjoyed playing these games. Or this game, rather. Just 3 times. It felt like 3 different games. Undertale walks so Doki Doki Literature Club could run. That game very much overdid the meta. No, I'm not gonna say this. I was gonna be like, I didn't really enjoy that one so much, but because no, that's what happened here. I can't play all the popular indie games of the past years after the fact. I can't be that person who hunts them down and replays them for the sake of changing my opinions. No, I refuse. DLC just isn't very good. That's fine. Okay. Look, Fizzy's with me on this one. Static noise would have been better than this wind, the black screen. Yeah. I think this maybe the static noise would have might seem too much like a crash as well, though. That's the sort of thing that like a Game Boy would do if it crashed. I think he wanted to distinguish it from a crash, basically. He wanted it to be clear this is just what the game is doing. Yeah, the other thing is I can't really experience Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time again. With Undertale, it's not about experiencing it the first time. I really like this game, I don't know what to tell you. I've said my criticisms, I've said my positives. The fact that I went all these years being unspoiled for True Pacifist made that run so much better than it would have been otherwise, I think. But I don't have anything else to say here. Yeah. It's just time to end stream. I'll do the usual linking of the Discord and the YouTube. The official Guinea Lottie sources. If you're subbed to me here on Twitch and you have your Twitch and Discord accounts linked and you join my Discord server, you can use all of my emotes on Discord. Anywhere you want, that's cool. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Some of them don't work. Really cool to watch, thanks for stream. I hope I changed opinions about Undertale. One way or the other. I hope people were happy to get to experience this game in a new lens, in at least some way. Whether it made you like it more, whether it made you accept it for its flaws, whether it just made you appreciate this experience, I don't know. Thank you for the streams, thank you all for being here, and thank you for the final hydrate, ED. As I look for someone to raid. Oh! Yes! It's like, any chance Putin's still alive? Yes. Okay. This is your raid message. Got to experience this game for the first time ever? Right, let's raid Putin. Quickly, before they end. Experience True Pacifist again? Glad. I'm glad people got to experience this, genuinely. One final hydrate and stretch. And one final thank you all for being here. Putin is playing Grim Fandango with Kreb. Kreb who is dead. That's okay though. We're okay with Kreb being dead, that happens sometimes. Wait, I just realized, wait, is Kreb actually dead? Wait, it's Kreb. It's just Putin. Anyway, I think Kreb might actually be dead. Well, let's raid out. Interesting. Bye all.